Hello everyone, my name's Surina and I'm currently an academic foundation doctor in the UK. I thought I'd put together a quick video to show you what I get up to on my academic days. The day begins with me trying desperately to get out of bed. With no morning commute to beat, there really isn't much motivation to get up. The first day in the week that I work from home always begins with digging myself out of the mess that is built up during the week. I'm not a messy person, really, it's just that cleaning's never the top of my priorities. Anyway, it's therapeutic to clean and it gives me the headspace to tackle the list of things that I actually need to do. Before I get ready, I stop off to pick up my favourite plant and take her into the shower because, like me, she's high maintenance and likes humid conditions. After grabbing some breakfast, it's time to sit down and look at the Bible of my life, my diary. Yes, an actual paper diary, which is an ancient relic that has managed to survive the era of apps and technology, because there is nothing better than handwriting a list and ticking off things as you do them. One thing I really struggle with is having lots of different things on the go at the same time, and if I'm spending too much time on one thing, I feel like I'm neglecting something else. So a tactic I'm using for the next few days is to dedicate each day to a different thing, and just focusing on that for the whole day. So with today, it's Wednesday. Like I said, it's the first day off I've had in a long time, so I don't feel like doing anything too taxing. So I've dedicated today to content. So preparing some Instagram posts, I need to edit a video I filmed recently, possibly film another one as well. So my inspiration for content comes from different places. Sometimes I get it from articles, like in this Royal College of Surgeons bulletin I'm reading here. Other times from experiences I have in my own life and I want to share. Every time I have an idea, I write it down. Some become a video or a post, but most never see the light of day. I'm still getting a hang of this whole content creation thing. It's pretty hard. Next, it's time to forage for some food, so I head down for some lunch and select one fine potato. You are what you eat, after all. Then it's back to designing a post for breast cancer awareness. Oh, we're zooming into a nipple. Lovely. I did a taster week in breast surgery recently, which was amazing, and I thought I'd share some important things I learnt from that. I used my iPad and Apple Pencil for hand-drawn elements, and then I designed the post itself on Canva, which I absolutely love, and will mention again later. It's British winter time, so before you know it, it's dark already, which means the only correct thing to do is to get back into bed, but oh wait, she's realised she needs snacks. So off I go. After a successful snack retrieval, I settle in for some video editing. This is a video about the MRCS Part A, so if that's something that's interesting to you or relevant, please check it out. After a few hours, my trusty 2013 MacBook gives up on me, and I give up on it. I try and get over our broken relationship with a hearty bowl of soup and catch up on some TV. After that, it's bedtime, and I try and stick to my promise of reading before I sleep. I hardly ever manage it, but here I am showing off to the camera. And that's a wrap for day one. The next morning, I enter serious negotiation talks with myself about a no-deal Brexit. That's a bed exit, by the way, but ultimately decide it's time to leave once and for all. I sit down to start working on my surgical portfolio. One of the sections of the portfolio is about surgical courses, and I've signed up to do an online course about catheters. Within seconds, it's apparent that this software is older than I am, and I endure a rather bizarre and painful experience to try and get through it. Anyway, after trying to work through it for a while, I remember I have some online teaching, ironically about how to teach, so I quickly make myself Zoom ready. Yep, good to go. Putting my abilities of multitasking to good use, I attend the seminar while still plugging away at this online catheter course. The seminar requires cameras and mics to be on, so I make sure to intermittently participate so no one catches on to my multitasking secrets. After that, it's time for some lunch and Netflix. My mum asks if I want to go on a walk, and I gladly welcome a distraction from getting back to the catheter course and get changed. Some wholesome fun in the sun. After this very extended lunch break, it's time to bring in the productivity hair bun look, and I get to work on my slides for an audit presentation. Again, I turn to Canva to help me with this. I absolutely love good design and always look at Canva's presets to help me get ideas for colour schemes and formatting. They have an endless catalogue. Once I've got some ideas, I spend some time crunching the numbers from my data, but an even longer time formatting the design. This arguably adds on a lot of time, but I genuinely enjoy it, so it's okay. The catheter course continues in the background, of course. All this multitasking is getting a bit out of hand, so it's time to handle this despair like an adult and light a candle. After a lot of trouble and a change in tactic, The candle is finally lit and Zen is restored. All of this turmoil really takes it out of me, so I decide it's time to get some snacks. Snacks safely secured, I decide to start scanning some of the evidence I need for my portfolio, such as certificates and letters, so they are ready to be uploaded when I apply. It takes me a while to work out how this strange machine works, but eventually we understand each other and develop a harmonious partnership. After dinner, I end the day with some more editing and some ice cream. Day 3 begins with a failed attempt at opening my curtains, but I pick myself up and try again. Persistence always pays off. Good morning to everyone, including my favourite plant. Looking good this morning, hun. I get to work because I need to finish this damn catheter course as soon as possible as the portfolio deadline gets closer, but it seems the whole country has the same idea because the website just crashes again and again and again. Not to worry, because I also want to spend the day catching up on my webinars for the Diploma in Medical Education that I'm doing. I learn about what makes a good teacher and a good teaching session. This inspires me to dig up some anatomy teaching materials that I made for a surgical exam I sat and start planning a teaching course around it. I then head to the hospital to work on a research project with a colleague. Originally we were going to meet on Saturday, but the patient notes are ready early, so I rejoice that my weekend is now free. It ends up taking us several hours, but some Papa John's pizza greets me for dinner when I return. My week comes to an end with a final session of video editing. It has got to the stage of editing where I can no longer handle the sound of myself anymore, and I just want to throw my laptop out the window. To settle my mind, I face yet another defeat in a game of chess against the computer. Anyone else become obsessed with chess since watching Queen's Gambit? Just me? Okay. And that's a wrap for my academic days this week. Thanks for watching.